Job number J-20226616-2. We're again accessing the building drain system through the 4-inch PVC cleanout tee in the laundry room area. We've done some drain snaking to restore flow to the system. Now we're observing what's remaining in the pipe. We have a little bit of water, a very, very small trickle of water flowing at the laundry tub to observe flow characteristics in addition to the piping. We're at a transition point at 85 feet. Looks like 6-inch clay to 6-inch PVC, and then that Y dives down into the main. And that point has been located in the road. We're about 8 to 9 feet deep. Some root mass remaining here at 83. Also looks like there's possible fracturing in the top of the pipe there. It's hard to tell right now whether that is root or fracturing without doing a little bit more reaming of the piping, but yet to be determined. Another root mass here at 81 off to the side. Another root formation at 77. Have a spacer bushing on the camera. Water is a bit elevated through here. Several other root masses here all together. Seems like a fairly sizable formation here at 75. Kind of hard to push through. As we pull back, the formation is somewhat dense. Looks like we got just a little tiny opening in that point. 74 and 75. Again, we have some elevated water through this section. And root at 72. So the downstream end of the pooling is 75. There is a root mass here, but there is a path of flow in the bottom middle. So that doesn't appear to be causing the elevated water. Another sizable root mass at 71. Cooling water throughout this section. continuing rather deep. Unknown the features through this section because we can't see above the water. Can't really even see the horizon line of the water at this point either. Suggests more than half full. Starting to taper out. See some rip in the distance there. Hard to really judge the position of that. Upstream end of the pooling water section is where the rapids are beginning here at 49. So that pooling section is from 49 to 75. Shallow at the beginning, deep in the middle, and shallow at the end. Another root penetration at 46, smaller one. Entering into the house trap dip. So the house trap dip is from like 45 to 42. See the pool of the house trap on the inlet side. Looks like there's some roots hanging in from the top there at 42. You can see the waves as we're pulling back through here, some moderate pooling. You want to really see that more of a shallow stream. You see the water sloshing back and forth, so pooling section downstream N38. Stop for a minute, we can kind of see the depth of the water there. A little bit of a root penetration at 31. We are inside the building now. You can also see some groundwater leaking in there in the distance. Off to the left of the root. Rapids are the upstream end of this pooling section, so 30 to 38. Y connection at 29. Likely the junction of the other bathroom stack. As we come around the corner, we have some water sloshing around again a little bit. formation at 20. Another root at 18. Another root off to the side here at 17. Looks like we have another Y junction here at 15. Possibly a Y that's heading to the back of the yard for an old gutter connection for the roof. Looks like we have some shifted junction point connection. It's not really very round. I'm going to shut the water off to observe it better. Looks like the pipe is kind of cracked and separated. We definitely have a misalignment on the bottom. Once the water stops flowing, we'll probably be able to see that better. Pause for a moment to allow the water to calm down. So what we can see here is some groundwater springing forth from the joint here on the bottom. We can also see very irregular pipe. It's fractured apart pretty significantly on the bottom right, not lined up very well. And when we jump over this certainly is some sort of a Y heading somewhere. Off to the right, it looks like there might be some debris closing it off. Could be for an old laundry tub connection, could be heading outside to an unused gutter connection. Gutters currently go to grade. Transition from clay to cast iron, going up a cast iron 90 bend, transitioning then to PVC at the floor. And then at about the 2 o'clock position, we see the T for the current laundry tub drain connection. Access through our 4-inch PVC cleanout in the laundry room area.